Okay, good morning. Today's lesson is going to be over emailing, so I'm going to teach you today how to email your teachers. This is a really good skill for you guys to know because, especially while we're online, it's going to be important that you stay in touch with your teachers, and teachers really appreciate you staying in touch with them. So this will be a good skill for you guys. Alright, so I am in your modules and I'm going to go to today's lesson. So yesterday we had a lot of different assignments to do. They were all short, but they were there for you to do. Today is Tuesday, so I'm going to click on Tuesday 8/25 and it's going to open up today's assignment. So you're going to have your instructions here, and what you're going to do today is you're going to email all of your teachers, including me, because that's how I'm going to get a grade for this. And you're going to tell them your personality lingo results from yesterday and a little bit about you, the ones that you think apply to you, and maybe some of your stressors, and let them get to know you just a little bit better. So right here, if you need it, is the link to the PowerPoint from yesterday that tells you, explains what each color, about each color. So you can just scroll through and go to whichever one you are. And if you're a combination of more than one, then you can use traits from both, whatever you think is most applicable to you. So, okay. So that's where that is. All right, so the first thing that you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go create an email. And as a teacher, I don't have access to Gmail through AISD. So you're going to go to your Rapid Identity, and you guys should see an M right here that says Gmail, somewhere in the G's. And it'll be a big red M. And so you're going to click on your Gmail, and you should open up to something that looks like this. So here's the icon you're looking for your Gmail and your Rapid Identity. Alright, so if you look, it's got compose, which means you're going to start an email. You've got your inbox, and then my inbox, I don't have anything because I had to create a new account this year. I don't know what happened to my old one, but it wasn't there. I couldn't get into it, so I had to create a new one, so I don't have anything. If you do have a lot of emails here already, if you click up here in this box, it'll put a check, and it should check all your emails, and then you should have a recycling bin up here if you just want to delete them. So you can look through those and get rid of them. If I had emails, I could star them. And then I have sent some emails because I've been using this to practice with. So if you go to sent, this will show you emails that you've already sent. If you ever type in an email and something happens, your computer dies, or you forget to save it and you close out, the beautiful thing is that it saves automatically here in drafts for you, so you can log back in. You can go and find the draft that you were working on, click on it, and it will open up for you. Alright. I don't know what's under more. Important chats. Oh, you can chat in here, so I'm not going to go through that today. Alright, so we're going to start your email. So we're going to click on Compose. And if I'm going too fast, guys, just pause the video. So the other beautiful thing for you guys is that when you type in a teacher's name, it should automatically populate their email address for you because you're in AISD and all of the email addresses are located in the AISD server. So if I type in FISAT and then Visage, she comes up automatically, and then Wells. So I did want to show you Miss Wells because you guys know her as Katie Wells. But if you click on her email, it says M Wells 1 because her real name is Mary. So if you're not sure of your teacher's name or that it is the correct teacher, so let's say you have a teacher's name Johnson or a real familiar name. We might have 50 Johnsons in the district. And if you're not sure of their first name, or if there's several that are M Wells 1, M Wells 2, then what you can do is you can go to AISD.net, go to district, click on our schools, scroll down till you see junior highs, click on Bailey, and then go to staff. And this brings up all the staff at Bailey Junior High. Alright, scroll down and then find the teacher that you want. So let's say that we want Miss Marks. So I'm going to click on Miss Marks, and then right here is Miss Marks' email address. So I'm just going to highlight it, Control C, and then I'm going to go back to my email. I'm going to do Control V, and that will paste in her email address. So if you're not sure, the best way is to go back and look in the district at Bailey Junior High's website. Okay, it is always super important that you guys put a good subject in the subject line. So here's the email addresses, there's a line, and then it says subject. In this subject, it needs to be something that makes it look like a real email. So if you put, hey, what's up? You may not get a response. They might just delete it because they're not sure who that's from. So, or if you put something silly, it might just get deleted because a lot of times emails carry viruses, and so people just delete them. So for today's assignment, I want you to put getting to know, and then put your name. And maybe put your period number, just so they know that it's probably school related. All right. Now it's really important that you always start with a greeting of some sort. So, good morning, Bailey teachers. You can put what you want. You don't have to put good morning, Bailey teachers. You can put, hey there. Whatever your personality, you want to do, it's fine. So you do need to have a good morning or a hello or a hey there or something that starts your email. And then you're going to type in the body. And I'm going to go down and cheat because I already did it for time purposes. And this is one that I've already wrote. So I'm just going to copy it. And I'm going to put it in the body. Alright. So I'm going to get rid of this. So there we go. Alright, so then you want to maybe use your personality PowerPoint that you guys saw yesterday. So if you go back, the link's right here. So if I open up the link, I can do it side by side. And I'm a blue. So I want to write a little bit about me. So as you can see, I just took things off the PowerPoint that I thought pertained to me. So greetings, Bailey teachers. In CTHEI class with Miss Fizette, we took a personality assessment, and I found out that my personality color is blue. Blues tend to be caretakers, peacemakers, and optimistic. So I took that right there: caretaker, optimistic, and peacemaker. Which I think describes me. Blues also make good teachers and counselors. So I just looked on here, and there's teachers, and there's counseling. So I think those apply to me, so I took those off. And then some of the things that stress me out are conflict and being compared to others. So you guys go through, and if you want to put something off of this slide right here, put something off of this slide right here. If you want to put something off of this slide, put something off of this slide. But I do think it's a good idea that you let your teachers know what stresses you out, so that we can try to avoid that in class. Also, you guys can put anything in here that you want your teachers to know about you. This is a good opportunity to do that. So some of the things that stress me out are conflict and being compared to others. In class, I appreciate a calm class, and I appreciate a calm, nice class, people getting along, because I don't like conflict. So see, I made a line. So I just right-clicked on it, and then it said, here's your suggestions, and fixed it for me. All right. Thank you for making this a great year. So you need something, you need to conclude. you don't have to put this, but thanks for making a great year so far. I cannot wait to get to come to school in person. And then you need a closure. So thank you, sincerely, have a nice day. Any of those will work. And then your first name, your last name, and underneath this I want you to write your period number, because we haven't had the opportunity to have you in class yet, and this will help us make that connection. Oh, this is Jane Doe in 4th period. Got it. So that'll help us make that connection. All right, so also you can go through here and you can highlight different things. If you want to change the color, so let's say I want to change blue to blue, I can go and I can click on blue, and then it changes it to blue. Now let's say that I want to make this one, let's highlight this one. So see how that one said text colors? That's what I did the first time. This is background color. I'm going to choose a different one. And then I highlighted it, which I kind of like. So you certainly don't want to change everything to yellow, because then it would be hard to read. And you don't want to make it all a different color. But if you want things to stand out, let's just say I want this to stand out. If I go down here, I can click on bold. I can click italicize, and it changes it like that. This is where you change the colors. What else? Oh, if I wanted to change the font. Now, when you're writing emails, you don't want crazy font. So they don't give you very many options. But let's say I want Georgia, just to pick one. All right. So now it's changed. All that's changed. So go down here and play. You can also add an emoji. So if you wanted to go up here, it'll give you a lot more emojis. And we'll just put this in there. So you can do things. Make this, personalize it to yourself, your personality. And let your teachers know a little bit about you. Okay. So now you're just going to hit send. I'm not going to send mine. Well, I can send it. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to take the teachers out there, because I don't really want to send this to Mrs. Marks, Mrs. Wells. You do. I don't. So I will send it to myself. And I'm just going to click send. And there it went. Now if I go to sent items, you can see that it's right here. I was wondering if it's timestamp, but I guess it's not. But that's where it goes. And so your teachers will get it. Make sure that you email me as well, because that's how you're going to get your grade. Good luck. Let me know if you need anything from me. Thanks so much.